This time on Giving Games a Chance, we're gonna give Anthem a chance. You know, normally with these intro bits, we like to script something a little fitting for the video we're about to go into, but to be perfectly honest, we kind of rushed this after the news last week that Anthem Next was canceled, so we didn't have time to make anything here that fits the video. So in order to ship this video on time, we're calling upon the help of other members of the GB Podcast Network.
Hello, it is I, KZ Excellent of KZExcellent.com. Dan wanted help for this intro, but didn't give me any direction at all. He just said I needed to fill a few seconds with some content, and that would be good enough. And all right, I think that's plenty of time. My job here is done. Bye.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Dan.
I figured we would give Anthem a chance now that it's reached its perfect form.
Yes.
See, it's like Cell, right? Except for Cell didn't spend 7 years trying to become perfect, didn't do anything up until the last year, and then said, hey, Z Fighters, I'm going to need you to help me become perfect, Cell. And then came out objectively imperfect.
It's okay, though. This got a single Cataclysm update, and then they delayed the rest of them. And then they said they were switching to seasonal updates, and they did one more of those that people said was a Cataclysm update, basically.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I forgot. Because, you know, at a certain point, you just stop looking up news on this because it makes you sad. You know?
We live in a dangerous world.
Ooh.
We live in a very conservatively encoded world.
Yes, I was like, well, this is pretty rendered in 720 at most.
I'm sure it scales to HDR 4K real well.
Yes.
We call the anthem of
Okay.
creation.
Ooh.
All right.
But the anthem refuses to be controlled.
Okay.
Would
All
it,
right.
Would it have been the Beyond of Curation if they stuck with the original name?
To survive,
Was the original name Beyond?
Yes, they couldn't get it.
and built cities with great walls.
Jesus Christ. So much of this game's plot is worked backwards from insane things.
Yes.
The chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival.
I'm sure that this mural makes perfect sense in the universe.
We leap head on into danger.
You could draw any number of things on screen and it would make perfect sense in this game's lore. That's probably not cogent.
Cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal.
Wait. Okay.
And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the anthem.
So, as I recall, the name Anthem was chosen by an executive or something?
They just said it was a backup name on the wiki, but that sounds right. Just
It seemed like it didn't actually have a lore reason before they chose it as a name.
right. Yeah, they didn't even want to use it as a name up until like a year before release.
Yeah, yeah. Real shame. Real shame. Real shame. Everything about Anthem.
Wait.
Did you forget about the first person in-city moments?
No, I just thought we were going to be playing outside.
Oh.
Instead,
No.
we cut into this.
Suit up! How crazy will this get?
No idea. Never tried to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh.
Oh, so she just has a Star Wars style.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
I would think walking on a cane, you probably wouldn't leap down 3 stairs at a time, but this man does not agree.
Waiting for it to die down out there? Let's go.
Look, Bioware's got to make these zany, cool characters.
Start.
Listen here, freelancer. You gotta deliver 600 tons of tube steak!
Let's stop this cataclysm.
Get out there, dog meat!
God, all of these to come up with some stupid name for your main character. Like I played Outriders, it does the same thing of like,
It's
hey, Outrider.
look. It's the
The hundreds of other shaper ruins we've dealt with.
it's like the
This is what we do.
big lore narrative-driven game equivalent of not calling them zombies.
Yes.
Together.
It's really weird that
Ooh, ready.
how do I put this?
Stronger together.
In
Wait, okay.
yeah, that I'm not gonna question that.
Oh,
I'm surprised it looked as good as it did, honestly.
yeah.
It's really interesting that in trying to make their own destiny, they basically, BioWare basically went through the same crises.
Yes.
Like, that's almost like people who get mental illnesses from trying to become, like, not a character actor, but method actor
method
for a
actors.
genuinely ill person.
God, yeah, that's really messed up.
But it's at a scale of hundreds of people, which is nuts.
Right, and it's so strange because it sounds like it didn't even start anything like a Destiny. It was some weird. It kind of, the description reminded me of original Fortnite, which is insane.
How many people almost made Fortnite?
I don't know. Like, it's
Because
like,
you're talking original Fortnite, single player Fortnite.
yes,
Which, as we've covered before, that's Sunset Overdrive was also almost that.
right.
For anyone who didn't know. Oh, I need to. Okay, sure.
Male voice or female voice?
I had to hold it.
Ray? Ray, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
Think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm. Terrible storm. With the heart of
Jeez.
rage. You need to get to the center.
We named the storm? How long does it hang out?
Look,
People are like, we name hurricanes. And I'm like, yeah, but they don't.
When you can.
Like,
look, you name the hurricane, you name the storm. You just have to do it. I don't care if it lasts for like 20 minutes.
so this feels a lot more responsive than I imagined.
Yeah.
Too far.
Yeah, just aiming and looking.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how much of that is helped by the PS5 here, but that feels way better than I thought.
Yeah, I remember it feeling not that bad when I played the beta, but also, you know, still massive concepts.
Yeah. This is actually my first time playing sorry. This is my first time playing Dylan.
God, codename Dylan, because it's gonna be like a Bob built Dylan of video games. Thank God. Who is he
still-
again?
Look,
When execs and things are all
very
in
in
their
touch.
50s.
Yeah.
And-
It's like good motion blur.
Yeah. But yeah, it sounded like it was gonna be like that old school original Fortnite, but instead of like summoning things at one point, you'd be going between 2 points and being attacked by things.
You do
I can hear it.
have to manage at some point, I think, in Save the World, multiple points.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. You know, I haven't played through that thing,
Right.
and I'm confused. It's still available, but there's no incentive to play it anymore because they broke something about it. Is that right?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't keep up with it, but that sounds like the last thing I heard.
Yeah, it was something like that, where they were like, we took away any incentive.
He's pretty big.
I'm having trouble remembering. Do you remember exactly when this shipped? Like, early 2018?
I believe it was the beginning
Or-
of 2019, like February.
So it's been 2 years since launch.
Yeah.
We've had enough time to realize something's very wrong.
Get them moving.
Promised we were gonna fix it. Not.
Yeah. Yeah, all of this happened very quickly.
Man. Well, my problem is I think they made the right call.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I think we were big, like, it's nuts because we started Big Think Dimension basically when this came out.
Basically, yeah, we were talking about it. I remember you were editing a Big Think while I played the beta.
Yes.
When you were doing your insane, I'll edit a Big Think within a few hours early morning Friday before a stream.
Yeah, it was really good. I've
Yeah.
always been very generous to my health.
It was definitely the healthy choice.
Uh-huh.
I got you, freelancer. We aren't gonna make it to the cenotaph. Gonna try.
He was...
I took care of
I understand referring to your character as Freelancer, but that man had a name. Why didn't your character say it?
I don't know him.
Okay. I'm just doing... Oh, right. You lost all your memory when you fell on the ground earlier. Okay. It's like, oh, you're a clean slate.
Well, if you recall, I was just introduced to the crew as Dog Meat.
That was real.
So no one
yes.
knows my name either.
You know, I respect Dog Meat a lot more than Freelancer and these other names for, like, job positions, because there is a level of disrespect there.
Yeah, that
makes
makes it make sense.
And then I think that they actually, it's weird, the same studio, BioWare, made the right
Yeah.
choice of being like, just call him Shepard. Like, make it a
Yes.
last name.
Yeah.
But I guess that this whole thing is, oh, you play with teams of other real people. They can't do that. Stuff is happening in the world, I guess.
They're trying their best via audio.
Yeah, so it's like, we're not seeing any of it, but you're killing these scorpions. They seem very upset.
I've fought so many of the exact same enemy now that I'm literally getting Korean free-to-play shooter flashbacks. Like, Korean free-to-play shooter PTSD.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, this looks like an insanely expensive one of those.
Surprised they haven't had a scene where you fly yet.
My suit got damaged.
It's true.
Are you the Cataclysm?
Look, the Cataclysm's more of, you know,
A
metaphorical.
metaphorical storm?
I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
This thing is going down. Come on.
Was that a character who just died? Maybe.
Yes. That was probably also a character. The important thing is that it wasn't the man with the cane. That's the man with the cane.
Okay.
Subtitles are helpful. I don't know how I would get through this without subtitles. I'm just saying I barely had any time hearing the guy's voice normally.
Uh-huh.
And now there's a heavy filter on it.
Right. Not, that
Man,
did not make it
really?
easy.
Was that easy? It was that easy?
I guess.
This bastard, we have to get out of here. No. We push on. We're the only ones left. Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward. I'm no coward. No? You want to push forward until I get killed. Until we both get killed.
Oh, wow, they're a bit bigger than the one we just dealt with.
Where'd that come from? Let's go. May, we're coming back. No. It beat us, Halleck. We need to regroup. It can't beat us. Rookie, don't you dare pull me out of
It can't beat us, rookie.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't even seem cut to desert right. And this is the intro mission.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that they had another name like Shepard? That'd be funny.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades.
What else did we lose?
We lost the faith of the people we protect.
Oh, okay. Our pizza rolls are still safe,
So
though,
the
right?
freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves.
But wait, what?
What?
Carried on, finding new allies where they could.
It's where the I guess the city's still safe, though.
People who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
What? What?
That's a concern, not the fact that...
What? What? Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
We
It's
need to
fine.
connect this somehow.
It's fine. Whatever. Not even gonna. We're gonna put that aside.
Coordinates, Owen. Impressive entrance as usual. Nice to be appreciated.
I do like the Iron Man entrance. It's a classic.
You could ask, but not many of us left. The relay's a short flight away.
So, Dan, do you want to know why I read about the music?
Keeps you alive. Wouldn't call this living. Inspecting sensors every month.
Now, see, that's cool.
Exactly the free.
You could make a whole game around how cool this is.
Yeah, that's apparently what sold a certain exec that got them to keep going.
Yeah, and you know, I understand.
Also, apparently, they was removed and put back into the game several times throughout development.
Yes.
Which is
Yes,
like, what are you doing?
I read about that.
This needs a hard reset.
I'm sure it made their lives hell. Hard drives are not easy to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny as hell.
What? Just
I knew it was a treasure chest. I expected an item to come out of it peacefully. It exploded.
I thought that was a mining event. I'm not sure. Either way.
Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby. Oh, maybe grab some supplies before you go.
Now, how come that didn't explode?
Because that was a real treasure chest, not one of those
Weird
nature
organic
treasure
thing.
chests.
Yes, not one of God's treasure chests, Guardian. But yeah, I bet the flying made their life hell.
Yeah.
Like, this game's gonna load things a lot better on PS5 here and run a lot better on PS5 here than it did originally, so.
Right, we're giving this the best chance it's got.
Oh, apparently, I was waiting until they reinvented the damn thing.
Yeah, right? Anthem next. Oh, well.
Anthem now, I guess.
But yeah, the music, the inspiration was supposed to be a cross between Avengers and Middle-earth. That's all they told the musician. Oh, fighting those scorpions again, Dan. Are you excited?
That's not the way I would describe it, but it's serviceable, I suppose. I'm really unsure about any game that has me fight only one enemy type for about half an hour.
Yeah, it's not a great sign.
Who knows? Maybe it'll keep.
You didn't even.
Maybe it won't quite hit that.
You didn't even fight the giant humanoid monster.
No, isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's
you think that
strange.
would have been
Like, yeah, that should have been a boss fight, even though it's like a preordained loss. Like,
Okay,
that's
I
what
was-
you would expect from a video game.
I was sitting there wondering if the game was like, no, you need to learn about grenades, use them, and I'm like, it's one dude.
You don't understand, man. You might forget what the grenade does. You might not know.
So we've talked before about I'm gonna walk so I can think a little bit more.
Wow, that's a pop in.
Yeah, of course.
Waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
We've talked before about how games like Cameo really have a vertical slice at E3 feel to them.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe this,
You're coming up on the next sensor.
but
Check it out for me.
this game has a real thing we showed at E3 that isn't a real game
Get a reading?
vibe to it. Like, does that?
They're aggressive today.
Yeah, you're not even getting features and stuff. You're just like,
Something about it just seems like I'm playing the E3 demo to show off to people. Like, I need to be looking certain directions.
I'm working on it.
but the E3 demos were a little bit more enticing.
Not good. Possible
Like,
safe
this
route
is
detected. Get to the
real
next sensor
playing.
and narrow it down. Birds might have had the right idea.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anyone flying next to me yet, but if in a checkpoint or 3 we get cool storm effects,
How bad could this get?
then I'm gonna say, yeah, this is pretty.
Don't even think it. See these ruins? There's a theory a Shaper relic flipped gravity for a day. Uh-huh. Well, on my watch.
Okay.
Yeah, right? It's like-
Last sensors nearby. With wyverns circling. I see them. Vibrators. Still need to get a reading.
It's kind of nuts how much this is run to a thing hold square, fight enemy.
yeah, no, this is really bad.
Hey, I finally hit a second enemy type.
You did. That's cool.
Let me check this real quick to see how far we're in. I can't actually,
You'll know it.
because I can't pause. This is an online game. Oh,
Kai.
you're gonna have pop-ups on the pause screen. Okay.
Even in the tutorial mission, you can't pause, of course.
Yeah.
Things fly and
Well, technically, I think that last one was the real tutorial.
world's a crazy zoo. The
They're like, please use your homing missile or anything we ask you to use.
Dan, you gotta use the homing missile. It'll look cool. Is that it?
persistent. Hope the wyvern and one of you will end up dead. Or
Yeah, so it took 18 minutes before it introduced to eat more than one enemy type, which is a little weird.
That's a lot.
That kind of makes me worried that they don't have a whole lot.
Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. The bad one. I've got a probable location. On it.
You know, people were demanding we check this out on PS4 Vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, guys. We want to give it the strongest chance.
Yeah, Anthem needs all the help it can get.
Site seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers? No time. We can't risk this getting worse.
I'm not sure if we can risk this much chromatic aberration.
For a while, I was like, are you overhearing a conversation between another guy and a machine, or is it just you and the machine?
It's me and voice filterman.
Oh yeah, May Owen is not a robot, but just a weird voice filter.
Yeah, because everyone gets a weird voice filter when they're out. What do I do to it?
I don't know. It looks pretty cool though, right?
Do I stand in it? He said...
Echoes delivered. Is there anything else marked so you can show it in that? Yeah, there's a...
That has to be it. One moment. Yeah.
That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray.
Anthem energy, Dan.
It's working. You'd have to ask an Arcanist why. You'll need more echoes.
Have to ask what? Why we need more echoes? An Arcanist?
No, I don't have to ask why we need more echoes. He just said at the end of the rest of that statement, you need more echoes.
Okay.
You're getting the hang of it? You'll need more.
You'll need more.
See, just like that. He just sort of runs them together, these sentences. There we go. Yeah, so I think that executive's totally on the money. This flying thing is like the coolest thing in this game by a mile.
Yeah, you get to be Iron Man. I don't know why there's the rest of the game the way it is. Like, you just make an action game like this. But I guess... I mean...
And BioWare's not allowed to make an action game, I guess. They needed to make a Destiny.
Right, because they needed a Destiny at EA.
God,
How dire.
Yeah.
New monstrosity? There has to be some reason for it all. It's the riddle of our world.
But hey,
And this one's waking
this
up
failure
after
let them
intense energy
take
for it.
multiplayer out of Dragon Age 4, so that's good.
That is good. That's excellent. I'm glad that people are realizing you don't need to have
Oh, it doesn't look like they made it.
multiplayer and everything.
Right?
What's all this? Got me.
You know, they could have just made a Mass Effect where you control it like this.
Too
Like
bad
that-
they didn't make a Mass Effect this last gen, right?
Yeah, but you're right.
I hit too many of them,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and then it overheated.
Right.
And that's bad.
Yes. But yeah, I think that would have made a lot more sense than trying to start a new IP that's has no idea. Like, it's just an insane compilation of compromises.
Flight control. I'm trying to reset. Hang on.
Oh, these are neat.
Oh, good. It's just water. Owen, controls restored. You're back. That's the relic up there. Big one, too. You'll need to silence it. Where do I start? Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
There are more floaty bits. Go get them.
Do this
Oh,
again!
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
You'll need more.
Just gonna fly around and be Iron Man. That's fine.
For a moment, I was looking at the areas like, wait, is this the same area that I played in that demo? But no. Luckily, this is a different area. It's
I was
just-
gonna say I haven't seen this area, and I feel like I looked over at you playing a good bit during the demo. Like when you were in town and you motion tweened through an entire shop.
Yes. I was like, I can't really parse what I'm looking at here.
Don't worry, I'm controlling it and just barely keeping pace.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm only barely under the water,
Keep the echoes coming and we'll collapse the energy pockets.
and it's applying the effect to the whole screen regardless.
Right.
Well, this game does look suitably nice.
Right.
It definitely.
Tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger.
I guess that after being forced to use Frostbite for this long,
Hmm.
they finally got decent at it. Also, I think that they had to pull various members away from DICE to make this work.
Oh god, yeah.
Something totally
This game literally ruined many other games.
Blame that on the Shapers.
That's dire.
I was talking, yeah, they took devs away from the next Dragon Age at the time in 2018 to get this game finished. It's like then that long they've been working on these.
That's so dire.
Yeah, things are a real mess over there.
Yep. It's basically a shame anytime you hear a studio go, yeah, so then we had to tear apart every other team.
Yeah, because you know that completely wrecks those games.
And more importantly, it rarely ever the game that they came to fix turns out great.
Yeah, no.
That was my ultimate. Oh, I haven't fired it yet. Okay, that was a neat ultimate. There's a grenade.
So, well, no, again?
At least these are different enemy types?
Yeah.
Question mark?
I mean, visually at least.
They're not crabs.
They're not crabs. Those are scorpions.
Sorry, scorpions. They left an impact.
Obviously.
Okay.
Oh, you need 3 in that one, it seems?
Yeah, I'm just shoving all 3 of these in there.
How many teeth? Size is the real problem. What's that mean? Large. Consider. Okay, last one. Here goes. Careful.
I love that it just despawned all of those enemies.
I like how he sounds so like exhausted and excited as he just calmly pushes in.
Mm-hmm.
How's that lucky? At least he died and got it over with. This is a pain. They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to shapers. No, I mean there's ice jamming it up. We're out of time. Silence it. I'm trying to. Well, nobody told him. It's an R6. It's not working. I'll put it back into it.
It's weird because I'm finding it hard to difficult. I'm finding it difficult to phrase this. Okay.
Okay.
One moment. It's like the vague residue of giant budget movie, like blockbuster movie scenes that they wrote.
Yeah.
This could, most of these scenes, the way they're structured, could go in anything.
Yes.
Writing wise. Like this could be in a spy movie, it could be in an action movie, it could be in any number of different films where it's just like, this thing isn't working, we need to get all of these things together, and then the cutscene begins, and it's so difficult to explain it, but it's like this Hollywood residue is the entire script.
I'm just like, we just did 2 tutorial missions in a row, it feels like.
Yes, but the first one was not real, and the second one is clearly real because I'm getting experience.
Right, it's like, why did you do a second one? We should have just gone straight to whatever your game is. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what's with that. That is quite strange.
Ooh, now you're probably at level 2, though.
Oh, it's important. Do I need to skip this? I didn't skip any of the others with that button. I guess I need to do
wait,
that
you hit
for
the
this
X
one.
button?
X button did nothing.
Okay. All right. Alliance tier 0.
Okay, I guess.
Oh, look at all these.
So if I exit, I'm going to keep all of these, right? I feel like that's what I would want to do.
I think so. Because the other option
Okay.
seems to be salvage.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just exit.
Yeah, here's the...
Yeah, you know, honestly, the introductory training level, like as we were talking about, that they have 2. That's a little weird. It makes sense if the lore to set up the universe was introduced in that and not garbage, but man, that was pretty bad time skip.
Yeah, then do a second one of the same kind of level, but now it's bigger. And that you actually have tutorial messages.
Yeah.
So
well, I had tutorial messages with the first one too. It taught me to double jump and run and use melee, and
Okay.
dodge roll. And then the second one's like, use your missiles already. And I'm like, fine, I'll use the weapons you want. The man. The man.
In the low bitrate dimension.
Yeah. Oh, I get to.
I didn't even know if you could. Because I thought it was first person the whole time. I was like, no, you're just.
It's both, actually.
Wait.
I am selecting a face, and it doesn't matter because it's first person the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you get to look at mirrors.
I don't think you do. For sure, that's one of the complaints I heard people talk about with this game of like, why is this here?
Yeah. That's a good question. I guess you want to.
Hey, did I ever tell you how I got this scar?
And I won't.
What about this scar?
That's a fancy scar. Oh, yeah, I put the suit on too hard. You, wait,
That's,
what?
That's a bad story. You should just lie.
How is the headpiece built if you can put it on too hard and does this to your face?
Poorly, obviously. Was that not clear?
Here we are, back in Fort Tarsus, the last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Ah, you know how it is, Zoe. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
She goes full T-pose mode.
Swing by my amplifier in the Enclave.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Are you afraid of me? Oh. Well then.
Look who's back in one piece.
Zoe, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once over after a run. What have you done this time?
These seem like very important choices.
Mm-hmm.
Just my job.
Fascinating. I never would have guessed.
Ooh, you're
Just
more
wanna be
loyal.
sure everything's in order.
That's what I like to hear. Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Can't be too careful out there. I'll run you some maintenance checks, make sure everything's humming. Won't impact performance, but I'll add moisture-wicking fabric to the internal padding while I'm at it.
The texture on her shirt
Can't argue with that.
won't load
Why
in.
would you? If you're running headfirst into chaos.
I think what you're seeing that makes you think that is the exact lighting resolution for the shadow maps.
I was looking at the triangles.
Oh.
And how those just look like a bad texture.
Oh
that's
yeah,
not
no, that's
done.
just a bad texture.
Okay.
That's never gonna load in.
Good.
Okay.
I
well, glad we had this conversation.
I wonder if they ever fix the thing where you can't change weapons outside of or inside of a mission at all. The texture quality looks better on some of these guys' shirts, and they're not the main technician. Also, why is he just wearing bondage ropes? I don't. What's this about?
It secures him. Look, Bob, we can't complain about this and then give a pass to Nomura Designs.
No, I guess
you can't
not.
do both. Some people just want to be covered in rope.
Yeah.
That's how they feel in their element. They're like, I always do my best work when I'm wrapped up in rope. You're like, okay, I'm not going to think about that too much.
Barely. Scars hit pretty bad. Since when does that matter? You get comfortable out there, you stay out there, permanently. Yeah, suit's being looked at, and the Sentinels will give her time to rest up.
Anything either of you need.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
I feel like the stereo mix is a little off.
Yeah.
Like it's a little too harsh to the sides.
Oh, these are trials, so you can do daily, weekly, and monthly.
God. Okay. Not sure I'm ready to do trials.
I wonder if you can even go around in this zone with friends.
There we go. We loaded it in eventually.
I doubt it.
No, I'm pretty sure you only exist outside of here. Like, when it comes to friends and vice versa.
Yeah.
You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy. You don't measure it. You don't count it. It's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the Cypher chair...
Everything okay, Star Killer?
You know, I was sitting there looking at him, and I'm like, he's such a 7th gen design.
Yes.
I will find an Arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
Nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favor. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cypher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes
Hey,
of a
subtitle.
Dublin pilot.
Hey,
No.
subtitle.
What gets to do?
It's okay. We'll be okay.
I'm gonna make sure that's not the TV's. No, that was just running off the screen. Okay.
Cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit.
Also, why can I do that?
would have gone better.
I'm the one wiggling it right now.
You. Every good Javelin pilot needs a Cypher.
Are you?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm doing that with the stick.
If I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Call down your boosters, Hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance, I promise.
Fine. Not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. Job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days?
So about how this feels like the residue of a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your Javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
So, monsters basically destroyed everything, are still rampaging, and now the freelancers live in disrespect, but there's no contracts or jobs to go kill monsters.
I figured out what was bugging me about every cutscene while you were saying that.
Yeah.
I'll let you know what it is the next time we get one. So say what you said again, because it just hit me like a fucking bag of bricks.
So freelancers disgraced because monsters defeated them and basically ruined the world and are now rampaging, I assume.
I don't know if they ruined the entire world. It sounded smaller scale than that.
I guess.
In that intro bit.
Who knows?
It sounded like this city, something bad happened outside of it, and now this city doesn't respect us.
Right. But there's now no contracts to go kill the monsters that are probably still a threat.
Yes.
And also, this city has a monument to you. There's this park in the garage.
This is insane. Okay, Bob.
Owen, you need something?
They stare at your forehead.
I didn't send it.
Yeah.
Why would I want to meet up here?
They animated the entire cutscenes around you being a standard height, but then the camera was too high and everyone looked short, so they brought it down to video game height for your perspective. But now it just looks like everyone's staring at your forehead.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Schaefer relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer?
Are these pre-rendered?
Worth your while.
No, just the visual style in town's very strange.
Well, us anyway.
Yeah, it just has a very strange, like... I guess the lighting doing what it is making it look like it's poorly encoded.
Yeah, it's between that and the checkerboarding.
Okay.
Trust me, you would know if this was 720p potato.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Find Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
But not ask questions to.
Yeah.
But team up with. Don't talk to me, but go find Matthias. but don't ask questions that'll help you find Matthias.
These are so weirdly scripted out, just like it feels like I'm playing a Sega CD like video game.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
why
strange.
I made that joke immediately.
Like I didn't think it'd consistently be that though.
Yes.
It's really no wonder that people who wanted something like a BioWare game were very, very upset because, oh my god, we made one selection, it meant nothing.
Right. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. My loyalty went up.
Yeah, your loyalty went up. I wonder if it would have done that if you selected the other one. Or if you get a loyalty for a different faction who overheard it was like, oh yeah, that guy's cool. Oh, you get to select the Javelin to start
Using
with?
the suit until new Javelin classes become available at level 8, even if you restart the game.
What? That's weird.
I'm not sure.
Why would you do that?
Don't know. Okay, let's read these. Latest in Javelin design, Ember Cord seals harness the power of the elements. Float above combat compensates for light armor. Skilled Lancer, Javelin's ice, lightning, ice, other elementals. Sure. Ranger. Well-rounded defensive, defensive, due to even balance, armor and speed, propulsion, launch quick airstrikes, so I can do that cool ground pound.
This one sounds like the one you've been using.
Yes, and it looks it too.
Yeah.
Colossus, this heavily armored javelin, is the cornerstone of human society. It is used in various. This battle bot is the cornerstone of human society, used in various occupations, including industrial work, deep sea diving, and heavy transport. Though slower than other metals, this javelin can withstand a punishing amount of damage. In battle, you can count on the Colossus to hold the line or disperse threats with its tremendous strength in close combat. And this is a super fast whooshy. Yep. Close range attacks combined with special weapons will thrill lancers who crave speed on the battlefield. I don't think.
Do you not crave speed, Dan?
I do not. This seems neat.
Yeah, that's like their wizard class, I guess.
Yeah, it seems neat. This also seems kind of neat. I don't know though. I'm torn. You have any thoughts?
I think that the Storm sounds more unique. Like the other one guys just like, okay, here's your Hulkbuster.
Yeah.
Which it's probably fine. But it's up to you. You're playing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried about light armor. Because light armor could be a little bit less armor or a lot of bit less armor.
Right. Whereas you definitely won't have that problem with the Colossus.
That's true.
Can you even fly, though?
There's no way I can't fly. They just don't want to mention it here because it makes it less unique.
Yeah.
Because you have to fly to get through environments.
That's true.
They just don't want to mention it here because you might realize that they are that unique. You know what? We'll just do this and hope for the best. Charles. Okay.
And then you have to exit. Okay, it doesn't just take you to the next screen.
What? I thought it would keep the menu up and zoom in. I didn't realize we needed to drop the whole menu.
Well, you want to look at how cool it is.
Yes, I want to do that while selecting things.
No.
Okay, so this is just flat out better. But let's look at the rest of these.
It's astonishing that companies seem to not realize like how tough it is to put together a loot-based game that feels good. Like where you're constantly getting upgrades and they're meaningful. Like it's really hard.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know why they all decided they wanted to make a Destiny.
Yeah,
that's even more bizarre. Okay, so I can't even craft things yet.
Yeah, it's that perfect combination of it going for that going for the loot-based thing and the Destiny angle of always multiplayer, all of these other things. It's so strange that so many companies want to hit that exact range.
Well, Activision put enough marketing behind Destiny that it sold every other publisher on needing one.
I guess. So can you not equip the rest of the stuff yet?
I can equip some of the other things, but I already have things in them.
Oh, okay.
Like it has Lightning Strike 1, and I haven't gotten anything to replace it with. So those are just set as that for now. Look at all these locked slots. Anyway. Okay. Oh, wait. I could buy. That was a lot of currencies.
Yeah.
Is this seriously 4 currencies?
I think those
Oh,
two
through
different...
the store, and then they're just showing me an icon, or Forge showing me an icon, and I can buy them with 2 different currencies. Okay.
Okay.
That's, all right. I assume one of these is something you get through the game, and the other one is, actual cash money dollars.
Yeah, I don't know if it launched with something like that, or if they added that later, or if that actually detains for some other means. It's a mystery.
Oh, hey, I can zoom in, and it's not really doing a good job zooming in on the helmet, but it's zooming in general.
Yeah, sure is.
That's anything.
You could buy new outfits, but
that's
maybe, what if there's a shop that you can go to elsewhere that gets you other things? So it's weird that they put that shop in here, and then I thought there was a shop elsewhere, though.
It did have that icon.
Okay.
That's the vault. I wonder if there's a map I can bring up. Yeah, I know about that. Shut up.
Probably? What's the D-pad do?
The D-pad? 1 second. Did he just ocelot at me?
I think so.
You're good.
Oh,
there's the shop.
Seasonal store. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, good. We could get our dances.
Is there a Christmas?
Can I preview this dance?
No.
I can't even preview it? Are you serious?
No.
Also, that is clearly the pay real money for currency.
Yes, definitely. It gets you a dance, so of course.
Well,
gator skin? What's okay? I thought it was a disco ball, but I'm like, I guess it's just the texture shader.
it literally looks, yeah, it looks like how it would for a developer.
Yeah.
On the developer side.
It's just like,
which is really bizarre to leave in the game.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Buy shards. Sure, I'll hit that button. Oh, hey, look at this.
You know, if you had EA access, it'd be cheaper.
Oh my god, it does say that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's how you get your real money's worth on this Anthem money.
By paying monthly for another thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sound like it's not going to do work out for you? I don't understand.
Any purchases may take several minutes. I'm sorry, that's funny.
Okay.
Anyway, so this leather skin is $1.75 basically.
Okay.
Must be pretty good. Maybe I should buy it.
Maybe
with normal money.
I'm surprised they let you do that.
It's only 5,000.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
You know what? I'm gonna do it.
And we can put leather skin on our outfit. I don't even know where that would go.
I think it's gonna go over the whole thing, and it's gonna look terrible.
I want it to be the cape. I just wanted a cape of that.
An alligator leather cape.
Yes.
Man, it feels so bad when I hit the button there. Because it doesn't...
All right. Let's see.
I assume it's under support, or the appearance. Paint, maybe?
Maybe it's a vinyl. Oh, the vinyl's just what changes my face to be a different color. Whoa. Whoa! Man, I have a lot. This must be from the New Dawn edition.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because there's no way they gave you this many to start with.
But yeah, there it is over with the... Yeah. Oh
That
my
is
God.
exactly as terrible as I had hoped.
It's so bad. Why would they let you do that?
I don't know. More important question: why are most of these the least noticeable thing possible?
I
Like
don't-
this compared to this, really?
Yeah, like think of the shaders in Destiny. They would never do this. Like this is ludicrous.
See, most of these differences should be something more like these.
Yeah.
It's a pretty drastic change, not, you know, this, and this. And this. That's a little different. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely doing these. That's why I got it. I knew it would look terrible. Ooh, we can make...
You can stack them? Oh, you can make more things of that. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah, you can give it to the cape. What a hideous cape.
This is fantastic. I look like a dipshit Batman villain. I don't know. Something about just wearing a giant fucking alligator leather thing. That's just the crappiest looking thing in the world.
I killed the croc. Did you?
Did you, though? Feel like you just went to a tacky shop. Huh?
I just got back from Bass Pro Shop.
Okay, so that's my jaw color, among other things. What if it was also crocodile?
Yes, what if?
Yeah, none of these really have the impact that crocodile does, which is a shame.
Right.
Crocodile has the most impact, and it's not for good, it's for evil.
The rest of these are like, can you paint my suit? And then this one's like, can you drill divots into my suit?
Right,
everywhere?
exactly.
Like,
it has an actual depth to it.
Right.
Whereas these three are like, which type of metal shiny would you like? And then all of the rest of them are like, which type of bad spray paint on cement would you like?
Yeah, it's like, which dull white?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Eggshell?
Sure, we'll go with this just to not have everything be crocodile themed.
Is this the next worst looking thing?
But my hands absolutely.
Oh.
They absolutely need to be crocodile themed. I'm beautiful.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
They call me the croc of shit. Oh my God, that is
It looks even worse on the feet.
This is a nightmare.
I'm glad we're ready to play Anthem now. Oh, these are the different legs you got for the Dawn edition or whatever.
Yeah. I feel pretty epic right now with my football leg paddings.
It's really disappointing that all this is just tied to appearance and not like stats.
A little bit, yeah.
It's like,
oh wait, never mind. I don't own this.
Oh no.
I'm over on buy.
Whoops.
Silly me. Can I unequip legs?
No.
I don't know, Bob. $35,000 or 21,000 coins in order to get this is a great deal. I think we should consider it.
Why not? It's not like we're playing it more past today.
That versus that, totally worth 21,000 coins.
Yeah.
Huge difference. Huge impact.
I'm not gonna go buy Anthem so we can play multiplayer, okay?
You're not?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, man, come on.
Why is throwing a flare an emote? That seemed weird.
I don't know.
Like, that's not...
You could probably get your friend's attention with that. Okay.
Animations? Like, for what?
For appearing.
Okay.
There we go. Now that's some Magneto shit. This is important. That is genuinely worth 6,000 because that's not as cool as this. Just gonna go ahead and buy that. This is a very good use of money.
Yeah.
Uncommon.
What if getting more money is like you get one mission is 100?
Maybe. It seems incredibly likely. Okay, what are these other animations? No. 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 Okay, this one's the clear winner,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna buy it. We're gonna go play the game.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I feel like that might be important. If I just hold triangle, will it go to it automatically?
Yes, apparently.
Okay, I'm gonna back out.
Is there an
and
animation
then
we're getting
walk
in
up.
or not?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna see.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if this would bring up that menu or not. Okay, it does. It just has a really protracted animation.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
So this is... Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Okay. I see ya. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's good enough, and we should just start this mission. Because it's tracking the actual thing.
Right. Now, how do you actually launch?
That is a
okay,
great
square.
Oh, I had to go into tracked mission and then launch. Weird.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about, like, difficulty settings, but whatever. God, my outfit's hideous.
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm matchmaking right now. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no. Just automatically?
Well, yeah, apparently they want me to have friends. Hopefully there are a lot of people in 2021 trying the first level of Anthem.
Uh-huh. They're probably going to be very upset if you do find them.
That I'm new? They're playing the first level. This is on them.
Well, yeah, they're trying to play a super hard mode. It's just going to show you in with them.
So something tells me the super hard mode of the first level of the game is not going to really net some crazy good equipment.
I don't know. Maybe there's only like 3 levels in the game.
Then again, there was that thing about at launch they forgot to fix it, so that way the most viable weapon in the game was just the pistol that you start with.
Yeah. I don't know if they ever
Because
fixed
the
that.
numbers lied.
Yeah.
I think they said they fixed that. Let me phrase this very accurately. I don't know for sure, but I think they said they fixed that.
Maybe we should try canceling the launch and going solo. I don't know if that's easy to do.
Well, canceling the launch is easy to do.
Privacy settings, maybe?
Feel like there should be a button here to say solo.
Yeah, like, imagine Destiny like this. Like, oh yeah, you want to go to the planet? We'll start finding a group for you. It's like, what? Expect experience with the squad, Dan.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say probably not gonna change the experience all that much. It's really good when games, you know, force themselves as a social experience when they're clearly sort of single player in construction.
Right.
So that way you don't notice how cookie cutter all the missions are because you're hanging out with your buds. That's always real good.
This seems extra weird because you have to go back to the main hub to get missions, but you can't come with you.
Yes, it's way more jarring than Destiny. Very cool. Yeah, they're all impressed.
You ready to jump in? Yes, I am. Well then, let's not keep that big bad world waiting. Our contract is to locate an Arcanist named Matthias. Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact.
Let's not keep that big bad world that we haven't named yet waiting.
Welcome to
the Anthem setting.
Pandora. Oh, that's taken Anthem.
The Arcanist made, otherwise, no, nothing but the radio. And no Matthias.
Hold the thing and then fight enemies.
Oh, hang on. Detecting another radio.
So Bob, do you think that Marvel game's better than this?
I hope, but I don't know. They probably are very similar.
I feel like game feel in this is probably better.
Right, they're
Like
only
the
going for
shooting
one
d-
style of gameplay is probably better.
Okay, I've got a new trail.
Oh.
We need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Anything else I should know?
I'm playing Superman 64. I guess there's no timer.
Right, no.
Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 of the Freelancer's Handbook.
Okay, sure.
So my running animation is like some actual Magneto thing.
Huh.
Signal's getting stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more than one cannon. Oh no.
Arcanist?
Yes.
Matthias?
No, he's not here. Look for anything that can help track him down.
Who is the voice in your head? Because it's not the dude who's in the hometown you josh around with. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was waiting for an angle for me to come up, and then that would change to a button prompt.
No.
It's just a little factoid.
Right.
I did not realize. Okay. I'm like sitting here and I'm like, what angle do you want? Because, you know, in town, I could only talk to that lady from the very specific angle expected.
Right.
Unlock this area where a bunch of things will attack. Hereby approve the commencement of the extension of Fort Tarsus. With this radio tower, the Emperor gives his sentinels leave to patrol and coordinate the building of the New Dawn. Fort Tarsus and the people flooding it every day to take part in the exciting work here in Honor Valley.
Honor Valley.
I just picked up a...
Yeah, you found a lore card.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, I was wondering if there were going to be things like that where it's just like, oh, there was clearly a story at some point.
Sure.
That's where the signal is coming from. We can use it to help search for another camp. It'll take time.
Okay, get started.
Scorpions?
Seems quiet out here.
Too quiet?
An ambush! The scars, damn scavengers!
Pew, 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 pew.
Everywhere! Are you done with the radio? No, still working on it.
Do you get to have more than one gun?
No.
What?
Hives being more scars.
Yeah, I equipped that gun, and that's my gun.
That seems crazy.
You'd be right. At least my grenades are now insane sky strikes.
Yeah?
I'm like trying to look at the HUD to figure out when I could do that again. I see it now.
Okay, and your R1 is now
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So you have some sort of melee ability on triangle.
Yep.
Ooh, weapon mastery, plus 50 experience. This is an RPG. What? Okay.
All right. If that's what you need to do to be an RPG, I guess you're right.
Make sure you destroy any hives you see.
Any what? Oh, I guess that thing. Oh. Now we have to restart this objective or not?
I'm wondering how far back it sends us.
Right.
Probably just pre-holding square.
Probably. Or you just respawn in the environment, but that doesn't seem likely when it's loading this long.
No, yeah, it said squad died, respawning squad, so it's definitely treating this like I'm in a multiplayer game.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
rebalance it at all for having just one person.
It doesn't seem to have, no. Which is a little strange.
I think that's the experience I had in the demo, too, of just like, oh, well, no one was able to find me for this one, so I'm doing it alone, and I'm screwed.
Oh, it left these drops. That's weird.
Huh, yeah.
What the hell? An ambush! The scars, damn scavengers! Multiple signals, they are everywhere!
Are you done with the radio?
No, still working on it.
Man, that R1's weak. You think that they'd give you something really cool because you're the magic dude?
Yeah, yeah. Clearly, the strong thing is the L1, which is pretty friggin' strong.
Right. How can you tell when your ult's ready? Is that the up arrow down there?
Yes.
Okay. So that's ready whenever you feel in extreme danger.
I'm worried that it might lock me down like it did for the other guy.
Oh, yeah.
No, not yet. Focus on that hive.
That was weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Okay, there we go. Took care of the hive.
Radio signal. Still working on it.
Daily multi-kill challenge complete.
Just fiddling with the radio signal for the next location.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Of course, lots at stake, I know. More hives.
I noticed.
It's such a bizarre creation.
Yeah.
This game. I honestly expected the shooting and everything to feel much worse than it does, but it's definitely no Destiny.
Right. That is a really high standard.
God, is it ever. Yeah.
I feel like they should have implemented the Dark Void system of using cover in midair.
Good lord, then it never would have shipped.
Yeah, no.
So that would put us in the better timeline.
Well, we've still been killing the studio for years.
Oh, would it though? Maybe it just doesn't ship and then, you know, it disappears.
Maybe. That'd be nice. Instead of, oh, well, we have to work on Answer for another 8 years.
So I'm curious if they're gonna make, like, anything regarding this IP ever again.
Yeah, I would expect not, just because of how big of a failure it is, and it has no, like, personality to its world. It's got some cool mech designs.
It's got cool mech designs, and the universe seems neat conceptually. Like, it's not original per se. It's not overly original.
Right,
but it still has a nice sort of art style to it.
Yes, but there seems like there's nothing really written around it.
No. It's definitely not anything lore-wise.
Yeah, it'd just be a blank slate again, I guess. Or if they wanted to do it. But yeah, I really doubt it. Because then, like, if you... I guess you could use the universe, not use the name. Because being like, Anthem, anything else. Like, another name after that.
That's true. It just would wreak a failure and no one would give it a chance.
Yeah.
It's a real shame that the only way to make a new IP is to have the last thing you made completely fail. Oh, this is the lore card again.
Oh, great.
Silly me. Oh, can you... Thank you.
That melee looks really bad.
Yeah, that part's not great.
But yeah, I wonder if Iron Man feels better or worse in that Avengers game.
I imagine he feels way worse. And of course, I haven't tried that. I haven't given that game a chance.
No, of course not. It's not done yet.
Signal booster is working. I'm heading up the stairs, hoping to find refuge.
Yeah, it's not done yet like this.
Yeah, but I'm sure it will be finished like this is.
Yes. Someday it will be just as exactly as finished.
Do you think Hawkeye will show up in Anthem?
Bob, I'm pretty sure no one's showing up in Anthem.
I know.
I think I'm pretty confident in saying that. I have some insider sources. Let me know nothing is showing up in Anthem.
When that thing hit you, I was like, the burp poop just hit him. Loyalty increased from flying through rings, I think.
That's a stretch game.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep getting it for flying through the rings. What the heck?
Yeah. Well, that's how they know. It's like punch cards of the future, okay? Putting in time at the office. That doesn't feel good. The fact that that dude just barely didn't get hit.
Yeah. I wonder if other classes have a way of, like, just pounding into the ground and killing dudes. Because it feels weird to fly up like that and then just stop and throw a grenade.
I have to wonder if I do. You
Yeah.
know, I haven't hit the melee button while in midair.
Yeah, it could just be that.
Something happened. Yeah.
Okay.
A teleport punch. That's pretty neat.
That seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio. What needs to happen?
You need to hold the square button and then fight off a wave of enemies.
Slow down. I'm gonna need you to cover that a little slower.
Oh, that doesn't look like a repair. Would you just let me? Oh, damn it!
It's really weird because it is the guy back at the base.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars.
And me holding square next to this thing made him repair it.
Somehow. Yes.
That's rough. They're like, well, we can't just have a ghost. That would be insane.
Yeah, God. I didn't think about, no, literally in Destiny you have a MacGuffin that can do things like that.
Yeah. It's just a disembodied voice that's insisting it's repairing things.
Yes. Yeah. I'm losing it. I don't know.
What's up?
Yeah, like, that's really hard to justify.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
They
no,
even
it-
introduced that he's just a dude at base. Like, if it was an AI or anything in your suit. I don't know. Like, even a suit AI would be a stretch, because, like, well, he has to do something physically to repair it.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, even if it was the guy back at base, my suit isn't really doing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we can just try some of this.
Are those different elements you can use?
I guess L2. No, I just burned the whole thing. I'll find out next time.
Okay, I think I got it. Are you sure? Mostly sure.
Are you sure? I'm positive.
It's working. I've got a location.
Press the button again.
It works. Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank goodness. There's no time. I'm hiding.
Just imagining this game without flying is making me nauseous.
Yeah, right?
Just hang on.
At that point, it would have sold half the copies it did at this point. Because, like, then it would have nothing.
Yeah.
Like, no identity. Wow, that was harsh. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, what?
That's kind of weird for a really seamless world to do. What?
Are you in the middle of a room?
Can you hear me?
Oh, hey.
Wow.
All right.
I wonder how long that load time was on the PS4.
Pretty bad, as I understand it. Didn't you have a problem in the demo or whatever you did where you took longer than other people or other people took longer than you to load? And
yeah, that
they
did
just took
happen.
off and...
Yeah, I spawned and everyone was gone already, and already halfway through the mission. Yeah, no. Also, I was blown away by it doing those harsh cutoff points in the demo too.
Yeah, I didn't really expect that.
Try anything dangerous. Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion. I think you better hurry. Got a swarm here. Less for Matthias to deal with.
Oh. All right.
I wonder if at some point they're like, okay, an AI buddy will be going around with you.
And then they realized how that looked and cut it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure that would take a chunk of dev time they just didn't have.
Right. That would be what I was thinking too. Of like that would just be not feasible.
I'm not a huge fan of R1 instead of hurting people. Is this?
Yeah, you freeze them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that would line up more with like the demos we saw of like, oh, it's a squad of people and one of them's doing things that seem more cinematic than a human can do.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that was just the bullshittery.
I know, that was just, yeah.
Really?
Yes. Do you auto regenerate or?
Auto regenerate health?
Yeah.
When I kill things, they drop health.
Okay.
That's what that red pyramid is.
Gotcha. I still can't believe you only get one gun.
Yeah, it kind of feels awful.
Yeah, I was like,
wow.
What was that about?
Me hitting R1 repeatedly
okay.
because it's a shot type. So I think, tap it to shoot it repeatedly, but instead there's a wind-up animation unlike most things. So if I don't hold it, it won't work.
Can you break that?
Yes.
Okay.
I like the idea that my grenade is now a Thunderstrike. This class seems cooler than the one I started with just because of that.
Right.
So that's neat.
I'm still just like, so if you choose a shotgun, you just suck with the shotgun, and that's it. If there's a shotgun, if that exists, I'm not
bet
sure.
I can change it through a pause menu.
Maybe. I don't know.
I recharge my melee so fast that it seems like a really viable option, and that's weird.
That is weird.
In a shooter.
Well, this isn't a shooter, Dan. This is Bob Dylan.
Oh.
Oh, no.
You got it.
Did it blowing up kill? Got it. You got it. Okay, freelancer main voiceman is somebody that's just super prolific.
Yes.
It's too much. I can't deal with it.
Okay, you got to do this. I got it. I'm good. Yep. I'm just gonna lie down. My blood's outside of me a little, and I'm sleepy.
You want to pause it and see if you can change guns?
I was worried they would get up on me and shoot the hell out of me.
I guess you might still be in the middle of something.
Yeah, I'm still in the middle of shit. Yeah, I can switch.
Okay. This might be a list of what you have, not what you switch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was reading, that there's no way to change your loadout in the mission.
Why?
Because there's no way to look at the gun you got in the mission. There's no way to use the new guns that you find. Yeah, it's really bad, and I thought they would have fixed that.
You can look at the gun you just got, because when I pick these weapons up, they say hit start to look at them, and that's what I just did.
Okay.
But it won't... As you can see, that was a nightmare, and how the hell am I supposed to know, like, which one's new? Stats didn't exist.
Yeah, I don't... How you can be this bad at menu design after you've got this many years of RPG development under your belt is kind of crazy. I don't know how it happens.
I mean, I'm more awestruck at the concept of you made a game this gorgeous that feels this good to play, but is insane.
Yes.
It has no sense of identity.
What's your dodge look like?
This.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. What? That was my melee.
Oh, okay.
He lost track of where the enemy was, I guess.
You really got that one guy.
Yeah. Not a fan of how many times that keeps happening.
No.
So do you think our friend who, has this weird problem where he's really into every game that's gonna fail, do you think he was into this? I think he moved before.
He did move before it came out. I feel like he would be.
I
feel like I might even seen him play it on PlayStation Network.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there are parts of this he would think is really cool. I mean, there are parts of this I think are really cool.
Right.
If you never showed me the menu so I could figure out how insanely not real the mechanics of this game are, the underlying stuff.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would think it's pretty cool. But right now, I wish I had a shotgun. And apparently, that's not permitted.
Only one gun per mission, Dan. I'm sorry.
See, sometimes it hits a decent range.
Yeah,
I don't know why it doesn't always, but...
Like, the dice guys have to go back home.
So my cooldown on everything is so fast, it's weird.
Well, you want to feel awesome, right?
Sure. Here, let me hold L2. L2
Hive's taken care of.
Didn't seem to do anything.
You got it.
Bob, I'm gonna be honest. I have
Okay.
no idea what's with the design at the bottom.
That hit him was fire, and you hit him with electricity before that. So you were doing it
Maybe
somehow.
I just do one of each.
Maybe that's it. Maybe
That's
it's just
what's
cycles.
actually happening. I get to do one element at a time, like some sort of staggered release phase antipode. I really enjoy this walk cycle. It seems more like I'm going on a jog than
Yeah, I was like, are you sure?
trying to get somewhere.
See some damage. Matthias has been busy.
So did the cool. I love materials in this game. That is definitely going to feel good when it comes to.
Yeah, the crafting system's gonna matter, Dan. You just wait.
Man, I'm just thinking about how much I'd rather play Destiny 1 than this.
Uh-huh.
And thinking about how much of a shame it is that they carved out all the content in 2.
Yeah, no,
So
it's-
you kind of have to buy the game to have anything to play in it. And if you already bought the game, then you have to buy the DLC.
Right.
As someone who bought the game and then didn't play it, I bought nothing.
It's a really bad situation that they put themselves in, and I hope that fixes someday, but I really start to doubt it. Man, they're still.
Oh, hey,
still
there's
fun
that
dudes.
Marvel.
Yes.
Marvel sound right there.
Where'd he go?
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Dude, you okay? Yeah, he seems okay. He tried to attack me again.
Is there another spawner around somewhere?
How did you make them so mad, Matthias? I don't know. Never seen them like this.
I don't know, man.
I'm trying.
So here's the weird thing. These enemies make me think of the original, like, XCOM 3, the Terra Beneath, or I believe it's called. I can't remember. Where it's underwater XCOM.
Okay.
Like, these enemies, for some reason, just really make me think, not this one.
They have a dive suit look to them,
Yes,
so I see
exactly.
what you're talking about.
That's what's getting me, and I think that's cool as hell. Yep, just one at a time. That's what's up. Okay.
Well, it is, but it looks dangerous. Rust Reaver. The thing's name is Rust Reaver. I don't care what its name is.
Okay. That seems to have cleared out the big bad, which reveals these.
Scar
that's
Eradicator.
another big bad. So I don't seem drastically overpowered here or overwhelmed. So that's good.
Yeah.
Because we were worried that it was just, like, not balanced at all.
Right, right.
Okay, I'll be leaving.
At least he stays frozen for a decent amount of time. I was worried it was going to be incredibly short.
Bob, why would you worry about the time span that a thing occurs during is just weirdly out of proportion with what it should be? It's not like, you know, my grenade cools down every 4 seconds.
Right.
Oh my god.
This cave does not seem like the ideal environment to fight things in.
Yeah, I think they know too.
The rest of the game is caves. It's just like, what happened?
Could you imagine?
Well, these were cheap.
Well, these were cheap. They were in Dragon Age 4.
Ah! Oh no. Oh no, looking at him like this is just medieval-y.
A little bit.
There's like nothing in here that would make you even suspect that you're in a like sci-fi universe.
Yeah?
It's a castle.
Uh-huh.
What?
Oh no, I said the thing that got everyone going, oh no. It's a good thing most people watching this video won't make it this far.
Yes.
So that way we get to bring it up on Big Think. And that's when they find out next week on Monday.
Very excited for our co-host to find out.
God.
We'll have to send this video to Phil so that he can compare it against what he sees whenever he plays Dragon Age 4. Whenever that happens.
Whenever that happens. Well, I feel like that should have a significantly more done feeling to its environments, which this obviously doesn't.
Hopefully. Oh, Messias is real and over there.
Cool. Yes, he's real, unlike Owen. Where the twist of the game is he's not real.
You have your soup, so you can just kill him finally.
Yeah.
It seems insane that it seems almost impossible to kill him without that.
Yeah, it does.
Then when you do get it, he's gonna evaporate.
Getting my daily challenges complete.
I think he's done. Yes, he is done. Let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
This single gun combat's just so engaging.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Matthias? Here, right here. These scars.
How are you so small?
Well,
I guess I'm in the giant suit with stilts and shit.
Right.
I must tell Tassin. Please, I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
Think of the mask so they don't have to animate his face and they get to use a voice filter on him.
Yeah, I thought about it. Bye, Dragon Age 4 level.
God.
Goodbye now. Oh boy. You know, I wouldn't have immediately pieced that together if you didn't tell me that thing of like, you know, them saying, "Oh yeah, to help us ship this game, we got the people who were working on Dragon Age 4."
Right. Oh.
They're like, "You need to help us make this game," and they're like, "Okay, but I'm still making a fucking castle."
Ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing this.
No way, no how. And they're like, "Well, that's great because we were just gonna take everything you made for that game anyway."
Wait, what?
I thought I'd make a castle in the style of Anthem. Motherfucker, there is no style of Anthem.
Style of Anthem is whatever sitting around the studio right now.
But yeah, fuck. But seriously, look at this environment art. That didn't match that internal area in the least.
Not at all.
Worth reminding everyone, that's the area that had to load.
Yes.
Oh man. This is rough. This is rough. I think we may want to tap out.
Yeah, that's probably not Anthem.
Part of me.
Where do you want to go?
Choose where you want to go. There's one button. Fuck. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Okay. Sure. Whatever.
When you just want you to leave your multiplayer menus and everything. Yeah, I thought it was gonna like smoothly transition to the end of the like a mission thing, and that's why you could only choose one place.
Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
How far away are you? Your audio makes it sound like you're 10 miles away.
Something's making the scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back. I'm sure you must know Freelancer Yarrow.
I think Tassin's right. This feels like
you must know me.
Freemark, the one that set off the Heart of Rage.
I don't really know the whole story.
I do.
Uh-oh.
Now that's pre-rendered.
Yeah, it is. Jesus.
See how you saw pixels before?
Is not well known.
We don't have any of that here.
No.
Johnny was there 10 years ago. She saw it with her own eyes. What you will already know is that Freemark was one of the great cities of Bastion. Ancient, proud, prosperous.
You wouldn't know this from looking at it, but
it held the largest and greatest enclave of freelancers anywhere. The freelancers
get it? It's their Bastion.
With the Sentinels, guardians of the walls.
Oh, the city's called Bastion.
People from the
It's their,
chaos of our
they're like safe here.
Until one day, the Dominion arrived on their doorstep. Cruel conquerors from the north. The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers would make their
All filler names. We're going to finish naming them someday.
Each group heirs in their own right to the legendary General Tarsis and her Legion of Dawn.
Edition.
Gonna go ahead and throw this in the commentary right now. It was cheaper for me to buy the game new with the Dawn Edition editions than for people who already own this to get that upgrade. That's sad.
Yes.
Admittedly, it was on sale, but I think so was the upgrade. But I don't know.
Was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man never seen before or after that day. He came to take the city.
Okay.
All right.
What if he isn't even in the game?
They spent so much money on this game.
Yeah, look at this.
Outflanked and outgunned. Freelancers fought.
God, it must be such a nightmare to work on stuff like this.
Yeah.
They did well for a time.
Man, the enemy's weapons are pretty good when... even if you blow them up, they can damage you by falling over on you.
Well, yeah, the AT-ATs are that good.
You know, that didn't really happen in Star Wars.
That's true.
AT-ATs didn't really accomplish a whole lot, I'm thinking.
They were kind of owned, but they did blow up the shield generator.
That's true.
Many freelancers made their last stand outside the city walls. While some
That's fucking Elon Musk over here.
stayed to help who she could.
So wait, who's got these monsters?
I guess they do somehow.
The doomed sentinels fell.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. You notice this game's background story is a bit of a fucking mess?
Yeah.
Johnny discovered what the sentinels already knew. The Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark. They wanted to capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city. The Cenotaph.
So this was 10 years ago. How long ago was the first flashback?
2.
2, okay.
So this is 8 years before that, yeah. Don't even. Don't even. I've just been mulling over it silently.
For the Dominion to use the Cenotaph to control the Anthem of Creation itself.
Oh, okay.
This dude's face is always making a perfect expression.
Arrogance. The Anthem will not be controlled. The terrible cataclysm, which was unleashed that day.
See, told you.
Yeah, that's a pretty good face.
Destroyed the Dominion. Destroyed everything.
He's face-apping right now.
That cataclysm became the heart of rage. Some survived.
Wait.
Wait. Whoa, that is literally as bad as I thought it was when we were playing that intro level. That storm was 8 years old.
Yeah.
By the time we did that intro level, which is why I had a stroke when they were like, that thing's called the Heart of Rage. And I'm like, wow, that's a really specific name. How long has the storm been hanging around? And now they're like 8 goddamn years.
So we just sure minute the storm 8 years later to kill ourselves? No wonder they lost face. Like, we're clearly unhinged.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh, that's thrifty. You know, other people have real masks. You got that.
Look, it's fine.
I have so much curiosity about, is the next level also obviously a Dragon Age setting? Hmm? Okay, do not make your characters make whatever that face was. He's still staring at my forehead. He's kind of into it, though, so I guess... So I can...
Eyes down here, sir.
So, okay, wait. Oh, I have to back up to talk to him. I was like, X didn't do anything.
Hey there.
Whoa!
I figured you'd make your way to me soon enough. You're the new freelancer I've been hearing about.
Am I?
Wait. It's all good. The
I
fact
guess.
that anybody's talking about a freelancer
Am
is
I?
even better. Name's Prospero. I'm betting you're the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah? Why's that?
You understand being a freelancer is more than just a job. It's about pride. Pride in doing something well. Pride in your javelin.
Hasn't been much of that lately.
Intolerable. Who wants to charge into a fight looking plain and simple? What kind of statement does that make? Not when you could fly in looking like steel thunder come to life. A fistful of lightning in one hand and a hailstorm of pain in the other.
That's colorful.
Is what I do. When Lancers want to make a statement, they buy something special for their javelin. Maybe custom decals or bodywork. I'm the guy they come to.
What, Bob?
We have this much introduction for the guy who sells you cosmetics.
Yes, because they have a lot of money riding on this game.
That takes Ember and someone with the guts to collect it. If you can find some, I'm back in business. We both are. I'll teach you how to craft things.
Okay, I'll buy it.
What I wanted to hear. You'll need to search for Ember outside the fort. Bring it here and we can start getting this place back on its feet.
Will do.
Oh, what's this? Oh, free play unlocked.
Yeah, now I can wander around. So I rescued Matthias. Why does it want me to speak to him again?
Prospero, I know you got good news.
All the Ember you need.
What I wanted to hear. All right then. Let's get to
Oh,
business and fire
yes.
up the forge. It's time all these javelins around here got the tender loving care they deserve. Head on over to the
All these javelins?
All of them.
But don't forget.
See, that's when they should have like had me look over at my singular javelin.
Come see me.
So, you're the Thunder Merchant, huh?
Hey, the best freelancers always arrive with a bang. But first, they buy it from me. Don't be a stranger.
They also wrote this introduction. Please enjoy them back to back. Cool. Thank you. Oh no, are they gonna make me get introduced to everyone all at once?
It's your
through
vendor
protracted...
walk.
I have another job for you.
I'm flattered.
Okay.
I still don't really know you.
Old habit. I work for Corvus.
Ah, spy.
My job is to keep tabs on threats to Fort Tarsis. I have an agent embedded with the Regulators, a group of smugglers. She keeps the really dangerous stuff from the wrong buyers. But her last
Her
report
face
said
is
there'd been an
scaring me.
incursion of
Oh yeah, there's a lot going wrong with the lighting and the inside of her mouth being bioluminescent.
Yes, and like
The way her head's jerking around.
and,
Yes.
and the way her cheekbones are lit makes it look more like mandibles, and it's really freaking me out.
Learn what else she knows and go from there.
We'll get it done.
I love every time you hit the end of a sentence with these people, their face goes blank.
Yes, just immediately.
It's kind of unsettling.
When your whole thing is like putting the camera right in their face, like you can do that when it's the back and forth thing, like in other BioWare games, because then it's like, okay, you're not talking to them, the camera's cut away.
Right.
Instead of you're still staring straight at them. Free play tutorial.
I really don't need a free play tutorial, but thank you. Bob,
What about strongholds?
are you as curious as I am?
If the next mission is Dragon Age?
I feel like the next mission is just going to be a camp out in the open based on this.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be anything fancy.
So you think that was our really impressive set piece that was clearly a castle from fucking Dragon Age 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Should we launch? Should we find out? Should we end this video, Bob?
I'm up for either one, Dan. You do you. You figure it out. Do you think that they need a longer video about Anthem? They probably don't.
Probably not. This one's over an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We should probably end it here. Just assume that that's going to be a camp. And most things in this game are going to be a camp. But occasionally you'll pop into a castle from Dragon Age 4. Yeah, this game seems really, really... It's like a game that has multiple personality disorder.
Yes. It's just a bunch of different things have shown up in this pot.
It's less like an identity crisis and more like that. Because there's so many different things it's doing, like the city, the shooting mechanics, and the idea that it might be an RPG that just really don't mesh because none of them are connected well.
Right.
At all. It's supposed to be an online experience, but every time I'm in the city, I have to press and hold triangle to get to this menu to then party up with friends.
Yeah.
And matchmake to go out into the world.
I don't know how they landed on something like this. Yeah. It's very strange. Like,
this is what happens when you make people ship a game after spending too long in pre-dev.
Right.
Which, yeah, they clearly did.
Uh-huh.
One of the first things we saw of this game was like a day-night cycle and environmental systems that I don't even know if they're in the game.
Yeah, I don't think those made it in. And that was all they had.
Yeah, that was 2014, I think, is when we saw that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's really early in the PS4 generation. This is... who makes a third-person shooter where you get one gun?
I don't know.
And you can't change it out. And you have, like, melee and grenade type options that cool down insanely fast because you have that one gun. And that feels nuts. I feel like there's no way. There's no way that that's how that's supposed to go.
Yeah. Is it literally you can't load in multiple guns? I don't know. Everything about this game is just crazy.
I'm gonna try to mash more buttons to try to change my gun. Because that is one of the things, out of everything in this game, that is the one that bugs me the most. I just like, why? Like, I thought the problem people were talking about was they couldn't change equipment in town.
Yeah.
They couldn't change equipment in the rest of the game.
Yeah, no, I think it was that.
Oh my god. Na.
I've got the map coordinates from Tassin. You're headed for a regulator.
So you bring that up. Clearly go over to Armory. Yeah, this looks like an index for teaching you about these different guns you could have.
Yeah, that's not...
Because none of these buttons equip things. Yeah, and then it says mark as red is one of the only important button commands. So this is just me reading a glossary about types of guns.
Is there a different menu you can bring up? Like,
this is also an index that teaches me about things.
Like, what's touchpad do?
Map.
Forge, maybe?
Please, God. It's trying to teach me stuff. Bob.
Press X.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Now, can we actually change them? Okay, man, there is the backup weapon slot.
That's a lot of That's a lot of menus to go through just to change your weapon.
Okay.
But at least we could change our weapon.
It is, like, clearly... They did such a better job in Destiny of just like, okay, hit the button.
And then you're obviously staring... Right.
Like, who wouldn't do that? In Diablo, you hit one button, equipment menu.
Right. You hit I. There you are.
Any action RPG with looter mechanics has that.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. Let's do that again. So it's touchpad for map. Okay, so it goes to whatever your most recent was. But on this menu, you have to hit X to even be able to look at it. Then you have to select this, which I guess is not... I mean, it's still not great.
No.
Because I've... Let's count that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 button presses to get to look at weapons and weapons I can change them out for.
Yes. So how quickly can you switch between 2 weapons in the field like this then?
I don't know what button does that. I'm hitting a lot of buttons. Most of these buttons I already know the purpose of.
Maybe
Like,
you can only change weapon while you have the other weapon now. Like, or aiming down the sight with L2.
oh, you think I have to get all the way to the point of aiming down the sight?
Yeah.
Yeah, every button does a thing, man.
D-pad? Okay.
You press and hold reload.
What? That's not in the tutorial? Okay. That's the choice.
I'm gonna entertain that it was, and I just didn't notice. But yeah, this game's a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Right?
I would have much preferred they, you know, put this manpower towards doing right by fans of their other franchises.
Yeah, I think obviously, like, if they launched a Mass Effect or a Dragon Age that looked and played as well as this,
right,
people would have been very happy. Instead, they launched this, which is just a hodgepodge of things.
Yeah.
Really wants to be a multiplayer game. That obviously is not a great choice.
I have to wonder if Mass Effect shooting stuff in Andromeda feels as good as this.
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does based on everything I've seen and stuff people have said, but maybe I should boot that up at some point. Did they ever give that away with PlayStation Plus?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, maybe I can find a used copy for really cheap. What was that noise?